Lean in, lock in, listen. What's going on, y'all? Hey, I realized as I was having a conversation with my barber the other day, he was saying sometimes we have to break to get through if we're going to get to our breakthrough. We have to break to get through if we're going to get to our breakthrough. I felt that. I thought that was rather interesting, significant, and yes, even powerful. And I was thinking about the things that oftentimes hold us back that just have to be broken, right? Breaking certain things isn't always a bad thing. Sometimes it's for our good, sometimes it's necessary. Sometimes it is really the compass that is going to help us to navigate to our next level. Are you hearing me? Navigating to your next level. Sometimes that's significant. And why it is significant is because we have to count things, we have to count it all joy, right? It doesn't feel good, but certain things are working out for your good. It's working out for your good when you rectify your eating habits. It's working out for your good when you decide to say, you know what, I'm going to really distance myself from certain individuals. I want to distance myself from certain habits. It's working out for your good when you are doing what you don't feel like doing to get to where it is that know you need to be. Right? It is breaking what breaks you. I want you to think about this. What are the things that you know you need to break that keep breaking you? It's breaking your confidence. It's breaking your self-esteem. It's breaking who it is that you are. It's breaking your focus level. It's breaking all of the particular aspects that you know better is calling you. There's a clarion call for your greatness, but you don't keep answering. You're not answering the phone. You keep sending it to voicemail, right? You keep putting your purpose on do not disturb. What is it that's breaking you? What is it that keeps breaking your heart? And here's the thing. Is your heart broken by your own hands? Is your heart broken by your own hands? Here's what you're going to have to do. For you to break through what's breaking you, to get your breakthrough, you're going to have to ask yourself this question. How bad do I want it? Yeah. Got to ask yourself that particular question. How bad do you want it? Because here's the thing. When you talk about being successful, when you talk about being an individual who is significant, when you talk about making the particular sacrifice in order so that you can be successful, most people don't want it. They just kind of want it. They want it on a Monday or a Wednesday or a Friday. They want it on a Tuesday or a Thursday or a Saturday. They don't want it every day. They want it when they feel like having it. But here's the thing. You're going to have to move into a place of consistency. Consistency now shifts your identity. Consistency says, I have the desire to be great. It's an insatiable desire. I want to be great, and I'm going to make the sacrifices. I'm going to do what the greats do. How bad do you want it? I can't just kind of want it. I can't want it for the first 2 or 3 days. Can't want it for just 48 to 72 hours. And then I don't want it anymore. I just throw the baby out with the bathwater. No. Gotta be consistency there. And because you say, I do want it bad, here it is. Now you're making a decision. A lack of a decision moves you into a place of neutrality, and indecision is a decision. It's either this or it's that. No neutral. It's either black or it's white. No gray. Get out of the median aspect of life. Move out of the middle. Move out of the middle so that you can break through what is breaking you. You have to ask that particular question. How bad do you want it? Next, you have to say to yourself and ask yourself, what parameters are you going to put in place to ensure that you get what you want? Yes, yes, yes. What parameters, what boundaries are you going to put in place to ensure that you get what you want? Okay, you want to lose a certain amount of weight. What parameters are you going to put in? You say, I want it bad enough. What parameters are you going to put in place to ensure that you do reach your goal for the weight that you want to lose? You say you want to make a certain amount of money, X amount of dollars by this particular date. What boundaries, what parameters are you going to put in place to ensure that you get it? It's going to take work. It's going to take effort. It's going to take you doing what you don't feel like doing to get to where it is that you desire to be. Are you willing to do that? And here's the thing, if you're willing to do that, you're willing to put the boundaries in place. Nope, 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 I can't do that. Nope, 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 can't eat that. Can't go to this particular place. Can't spend this a particular amount of money. Why? Because I said I want to accrue. I want to have this particular amount of finances by this date. So I'm putting health and fitness boundaries in place. I'm putting financial boundaries in place, right? Think about your relational, your emotional boundaries that you need to enact. Think about spiritual boundaries that you need to develop now. Come on. You know you need to be reading your word. You know you need to be in prayer a certain amount of time of the day. What is it? What is it going to be? What that song in Vogue said? What's it gonna be? I can't pretend. Yeah, you can't pretend anymore. You can't pretend anymore. It's a separation of the pretenders and the contenders. That's what the separation is. Are you going to be a contender or are you a pretender? What's it going to be? So I got to ask my particular self. I got to ask myself this particular question. How bad do I want it? Secondly, what boundaries am I going to put in place to get it? Thirdly, here's what it is. What does it look like when I receive it? What am I talking about now? Talking about being a good steward. Stewardship, hear me. Stewardship moves you into a place of ownership. Because here's the thing, if you don't have good stewardship, you lose it. If you do not have good stewardship, what it is that you got, you will lose. If you're not a good steward of your finances, what is it? The money that you have accrued, you will lose. You will lose it because you chose not to protect it. This is good. This is good. Come on. I'm talking to somebody. I'm talking to somebody here. Stewardship moves me into ownership. Lack of stewardship says I lose it because I chose not to protect it. Come on now. You have to see yourself as an asset, not just the clothes. Those aren't assets. Not just the money, not just because of the car and all these other specific things. Those are not real assets. You as an individual, my friend, are an asset. If you see yourself as an asset, what are you doing to protect yourself? Come on, what are you doing to protect your best interest? What are you doing to get an ROI, a return on investment? In order to do that, here's what you have to do. You have to put particular boundaries in place. You have to see yourself as a good steward. A steward is a manager. And are you mismanaging what has been in your hands? Are you mismanaging what has been placed within your grasp? Are you being irresponsible? Are you not moving to a particular place of accountability? Lack of that now skews your identity. And if you don't protect it, you lose it. Gotta be a good steward. Stewardship now shifts you, good stewardship shifts you into ownership. Here it is. You cannot expect to be a ruler over many things if you're not faithful over a few things. If you're faithful over a few things, you'll be a ruler over many things. To whom much is given, much is required. You have much. And now it is required that you do much with the much that you have. Stop doing little with much. Do more with the much. Do just as much, if not more, with the much that you have in your possession. You get it out of question. Because this is what's going to help you to break what does not need to remain so that you can get through to your breakthrough. I know this book is going to empower you to get into your breakthrough. It's going to empower you to tap into your breakthrough over and over and over again. You talk about being a good steward. You talk about boundaries. You talk about protecting your best interests. Talk about seeing yourself as an asset. Come on. Know your no. Yeah, know your no. You got to know who to know, and you have to know who to know. How to build healthy boundaries and love without losing yourself. This is that book. This is that book. It's a clarion call. It's a clarion call. I want you to go ahead and get it right now. It's on Amazon. You can get it as an ebook. You can get it as a hard copy. You can get a signed copy on my website, EddieConnor.com/know your no. That's what it is for sure. Let me read you a little bit of this. Let me read you a little something, something. Wouldn't you like that? Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah. You know, here's something here. Here's something here that I believe will shift us into that particular aspect, into that particular way. No matter how tough we portray ourselves to be and poke out our chests, we all have a fragile do not drop label on our lives. We know how to act like we are leaping when inside we are limping. Due to unresolved father wounds and mother wounds, we are limping because the person who we thought would heal and help us wounded, hurt, and harmed us. Due to our internal fragility, we build walls, hide inside, project anger, and bleed on people who didn't cut us. Hurting people hurt people, broken people break people, but only healed people heal people. A lack of healing leads to building emotional walls due to unresolved hurt, pain, and trauma that builds a defense mechanism. We remember the pain that came from the people we trusted with our heart. As a result, we don't want to relive the hurt all over again. If we build a wall, then we feel that we will be impervious to pain. Get back at the picture of your life. Picture yourself being successful, healed, and living a fulfilling life. Find yourself back in the frame of faith. Stop allowing people to frame your future. This book is going to empower you to frame your future. Yeah. I see you in the future, and you sure do look a lot better than your past. Know your no is going to help you to get past your past. It's going to help you to break what stops you from breaking through so that you can really live in your breakthrough. Yeah, it's a thumbs up for me too. It really is. Go ahead and get the book. Know your no, how to build healthy boundaries and love without losing yourself. On Amazon as an ebook, as a hard copy, get a signed copy from my website, EddieConnor.com/know your no. You know somebody who needs this book. Empower them to go ahead and get it right now. If you are not a member of my Eagles community, come on, join me. It's such a amazing community. Be a part of my Eagles Academy. It's such an amazing community, content rich, the creativity, is there, the camaraderie, the connectivity. You owe it to you to be in a community that's going to empower you to soar into greater success and purpose, building your boundaries, developing your business, really finding the breakthrough internally. You owe it to you to get to that next level. I want to show you how to do that, and so do so many other accountability partners that we have, gifted leaders locally, nationally, and globally who are part of it. Join us. And you say how? Go to theeaglesacademy.com. Theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. If you were transformed by any of this content in this session that I share with you today, drop a Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries, Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries, PayPal info at EddieConnor.com, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. I know that your support can help me do even more beyond the prism of social media, beyond the prism of being online, but even offline. As we serve, we build, we network, we empower our community, and as I mentor so many other gifted young brothers who just need a little bit of assistance and just a little support to aspire higher. You can help us to do that. Connect with me on social media at EddieConnorJr, EddieConnorJr. Do that. And of course, this is what we do. Yeah, I've been traveling on the road, but I have not forgotten about you, and I'm still staying on it. It's up and it's stuck. That's what it is. It's yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand. Your brother, and I mean that from another mother family. It's been fun, but brother got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure, but I want you, yes, you to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter. Peace and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher.
I want you to go ahead and get your hands on my new book, Know Your No. It's all about how to build healthy boundaries and love without losing yourself. Boundaries are not limitations. Boundaries are for liberation. You're going to find a way to unbox yourself. You're going to find a way to really love yourself and to move into a place of emotional regulation, to stand your ground, to draw a line in the sand, stand 10 toes down on it. Don't do the electric slide. Don't moonwalk away from it, but really stand wholeheartedly down on what it is that you say. It's for your protection. It's for your self-care. Moves you into a greater place of self-awareness and emotional regulation, and developing your mental health and creating boundaries so that you can abound to a new and a greater level. Go right now to get a signed copy at EddieConnor.com. EddieConnor.com. And then, of course, you can also get it on Amazon. Go and get the book right now.